Today we are going to do dill pickles, and as you can see we have 4.5 pounds of dills that have been washed and cleaned. We have the dill that is going to go into the jars that's been washed and cleaned. Very, very nice dill. And we pickled a whole bunch of garlic to put in the dills. So that's what's going to go in the jars. The brine, you use vinegar. We use 1 quart of vinegar, 2 quarts of water, and then we put 2 1/3 cups of sifted coarse salt. Now, this used to be called pickling salt, but they have changed it now to sifted coarse salt. So if you're looking in the grocery store for pickling salt, you won't find it. You'll have to use this. Okay, we're going to start filling our jars, and as you can see we have hot jars out of the dishwasher that has been sterilized, and they're very, very hot. Now, as you can see, my jars don't have a large hole in the top for the simple reason that if you buy jars, they're bigger round, but I don't throw things away, I recycle. So I'm reusing my jars that I have at home. So now we're going to, as much dill as you like in the jars, not dill, garlic. So I put 4 in there, and then just take a handful of dill. You can put as much as you want in there, or as little as you want. And then you have to start, so the jars are warm, filling your jars with dills, and you can squeeze them in, little ones, fat ones, big ones, whatever you can get in your jar. This is the tricky part. And in the meantime, I have on the stove the brine that's been boiling so that it is hot to pour in the jars. Just do it like so. Okay, now I'm going to put over here. Pour in the brine to the top. Hot lid. These lids are also from the jars that I kept so that I don't have to throw them in the recycling bin, and I can use them. So these jars do have a little thing on the top that once the jars are sealed, that thing will pop and go down, and then you'll know the jars are sealed. So there we have 1 jar of pickles, and they should take about 1 month to 2 months for them to pickle, and then you can go down in your cellar and enjoy your hard labor of work. Okay, now as you can see, we have got all our jars pickled. We have them and they look so beautiful, and you can go around, and this is sealed. See, that one's not sealed yet. Neither's that one. Neither's that one. So you can tell if they're sealed or not. So if they're not sealed within a couple hours, then just put them in a pan with hot water and put it on the stove till it gets hot, and then bring it out and it will seal again. The recipe for these dill pickles you can also use for pickled carrots, which are very, very good, and out here in the BC coast they've got such fresh vegetables. Also, if you like peppers, like green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, you can pickle them also. Same recipe as your dill pickles. So one recipe goes a long way. Not much work, not hard work. It's a lot cheaper than going and buying a jar of pickles for $4. When all of these 9 jars cost $15. So that's it from the sunny coast of Vancouver, and that's it for my pickling lessons for the week. And now I'm going to go on the front porch and sit in the rocking chair and read my book. Thank you for watching my video, and happy pickling!